Good morning. Welcome to Kila Chari Torah's daily review of the laws and customs of Pesach, Hilchos Pesach. We're talking about preparations for the Seder, and it says you should prepare your seat at the table while it's still daytime with nice pillows, putting them in such a way that you can recline, lean on your left side. Even a left-handed person should recline on the left side. You should also prepare the Seder plate while it's still daytime, so that when it's time for the Seder to start, you can begin without delay. You're running around looking for the matzah cover, looking for this, looking for that. Did we put this? Did we put that? Make yourself a checklist on Tuesday and see if you can get everything ready by noon on Friday. Then you can relax a little bit, take a nap, take a walk, get a little fresh air. Although during the year it's best to be moderate in displaying fine tableware so that we remember the destruction of the temple, as we don't put out all the good stuff that we have as a sign of that our world is not complete without the temple. Nevertheless, on the night of Pesach, it's good to set the table with as many beautiful things as are within your means. Even vessels that are not used for the meal should be placed on the table for elegant decor to symbolize freedom. The Seder plate is arranged in the following fashion. You should put 3 matzahs on the Seder plate. You cover them with a beautiful cloth. You then place the shank bone on your right side and the egg opposite it on the left. The maror, over which you're going to say the bracha, al achilas maror, should be in the center, sort of below the two of them. It looks a little like a triangle, like a segol, the vowel with the 3 points there, 3 dots. Then the charoses you put beneath the shank bone, karpas below the egg, and the maror, another batch of maror, which you're going to eat together with the matzah for the korach, the hillel sandwich, put in the center in the diagram. So you have 3 little triangles of stuff arranged either on your Seder plate. Some people put it actually on top of the matzahs. Whichever way you do it is good. The wine cups must be whole, without defect, thoroughly rinsed, and must hold no less than a revi'is. Here is a good time to go into a conversation about drinking wine on Pesach. First of all, some people do not tolerate wine, and that is fine. If you can tolerate wine, you should get wine. A nice wine, the nicest wine you can get. It should taste good. If it tastes bad, you're missing out on the fun. If it gives you a stomach ache, a reflux, whatever it is, that's not fun either. So you should get wine with no sulfites if you're sensitive to that, with no added sugar if you're sensitive to that, low alcohol if you're sensitive to that. There's 3.5% wine, which is about the strength of beer, so that's much easier to digest. If you have a sensitivity to alcohol and you cannot drink it, you may certainly 100% drink grape juice to fulfill the mitzvah of the 4 cups. You could get the fun, bubbly kind, the kedem stuff, and it looks like in a wine bottle, and it's like bubbly, champagne type thing, very fun to drink, 0 alcohol. Let's talk about amounts. When we spoke about a cup that contains a revi'is, a Talmudic, rabbinic measure of volume, that is at minimum 89 milliliters, 3 ounces, something like 3 ounces. If you'll take your nicest wine cup or your nice Kiddush cup that you use throughout the year and you measure it, fill it with water, dump it into a measuring cup. A lot of the wine cups, a lot of the bechers, the Kiddush cups, are 6 or 7 ounces. Wine glasses I've seen at 11 ounces and some even bigger. That's as much as 3+ times more than you need to drink for the 4 cups. Get yourself a nice small cup, a small glass that holds 89 mil, 100 mil, 3 ounces, 3.5 ounces, 4 ounces, and drink that as your Kiddush cup and your cup for the Magid and your cup for benching and for Halal at the Seder. Much better to drink the majority or even all of 4 small cups of wine, if you can manage it, rather than drink a few sips from a great big goblet, okay? Because you're going to make a bracha, barei pri hagafen, on each cup, and you want to be able to drink each cup, at least the majority of it, at least a good mouthful of it, but at least a majority of the cup if you can, and ideally the whole thing within 2 or 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes if you possibly can. Okay, so we will leave it there. Please join us again tomorrow, and we'll talk more about preparations for the Seder and the commencement of the Seder itself. Any questions, please be in touch at your convenience. Chag Kasher v'Sameach. Happy and Freilichen and Kosher and Pesach. See you tomorrow.